how we get started.
I don't know how it works.
September 5th, 2024, DeSoto Parish School Board
Turn it.
come to order.
Yeah, you got his mic. Try it again, Neil.
Mr. Corley, do we have any special prayers tonight?
We just ask that you would remember, we've had some retirees in the past, remember their families and staff members who are battling health issues at this time.
I would also like to encourage that we offer prayers for the school in northeast Georgia who lost 2 students, 2 faculty members, and also thankfulness to the SROs who charged into it and saved it from being any worse anymore.
Anybody else? Please join us. Miss Emma Darden will lead us in the pledge and prayer tonight, please.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a prayer. Dear God, we take this time to thank you for letting us gather here tonight. You have blessed this school district with strong leaders that work hard to do what is best for all students. We ask that you keep your hand on our school boards, staff members, faculty, and students in each of our schools. Help every decision that is made bring you glory. We thank you for this and all that you have done. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Good job. Great job. Mr. Corley, do we have any revisions to the agenda tonight?
There are no revisions.
Thank you. Okay, item number 3, approval of the minutes. The DeSoto Parish School Board meeting for August 1st, 2024. And we want to take it, sir.
No, you can do this.
And the DeSoto Parish School Board Retiree Benefits Funding Trust Board meeting on August 15th.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Dufour, second by Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas, any discussion? Please cast your vote. Please tally the votes.
Pop up on the screen. Yeah.
Motion passes. Thank you. Item number 4, great news, Mr. Corley.
I think Mr. Dufour, our coordinator of communications and family community engagement, will kick us off tonight.
Good evening, board members, Superintendent Corley. As always, we want to recognize for the month of September the great work that our staff and our students and everyone in our school system, that they put that hard work in every month. And we want to start off tonight and recognize first our September employees of the month. And I'm going to bring up Ms. Tamala Phillips, our Supervisor of Human Resources.
Good afternoon, board members, Superintendent Corley. I feel so important up here addressing y'all for the first time. We are thrilled in conjunction, HR and our principals, we are starting a new initiative. I'm sure you guys see on Facebook that schools are recognizing students of the week, students of the month, teachers of the week, teachers of the month. Well, we want to start doing that as a parish. And so in coordination with our principals each month, we will be recognizing a support person of the month, a new teacher of the month, and that's a first-year teacher, and then a teacher of the month. And our teacher of the month will always be someone that's been teaching longer than 1 year. They will receive a certificate signed by Superintendent Corley. They will also be receiving our awardees will be receiving the first ever distributed DeSoto Parish Challenge coins. And if Mr. Corley hasn't gotten a chance to show you guys those, get a look at them tonight. They're very nice. And then they're going to also receive a DeSoto Parish umbrella. I mean, and what a perfect day to be receiving an umbrella, right? Okay, so we are going to start, and how this is going to work is every school will have the opportunity to recognize a support staff, a new teacher, and a teacher. So every school is going to have the same opportunity. They're just going to be different months. So tonight, our first one, and I hope I can do this one without crying, our support staff of the month is Miss Beverly Hall from North DeSoto High School. Miss Hall, Coach Sav, will you come up with her? Miss Tingle and Miss Lingle is supposed to be up here helping. Miss Lingle, come help. Come on, Miss Lingle. Y'all are going to turn around and take a picture. Not with me up there. Okay, I'm going to read for you guys what Coach Savarino said about Miss Hall. Miss Hall always goes above and beyond. She's a team player and works hard for everyone. Miss Hall makes everyone's job easier because she is good at what she does. And on a personal note, I always told Miss Hall, please just keep me out of jail. And she did. Okay, so she is, I can say that Miss Hall is amazing. She's the best bookkeeper I've ever had the opportunity to work with. So another round of applause for Miss Hall.
Appropriate.
Sure.
Ms. Hall, I'd like to know how many years have you been struggling to keep us between the ditches at North DeSoto?
Well, when people ask me that, I tell them I come with the dirt. I actually started in 1995, and I left for 2 years and came back.
Okay. So your beginning date was in 95. Up until now,
So I
that's 2
started
years.
as a para at the middle school, more so middle school, whenever it was at the upper.
Yeah. Great, 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 great. Congratulations.
Stay up here. Mr. Bush, if you will come forward. Mr. Bush in Logansport High School has our DeSoto Parish Teacher of the Month, Miss Cecilia Ezernak. Y'all are going to take a picture. This is what Coach Bush says about Miss Ezernak. Miss Ezernak is a dedicated teacher who gives her all every day to help students achieve excellence. She is often one of the first to arrive on campus and does not mind taking on job assignments that no one else really wants. Miss Ezernak definitely exhibits one of our core values of high performance each day, and we are truly blessed to have her as a member of our staff. So one more round of applause for Miss Ezernak. And last but certainly not least, Mr. Tabor, will you come forward? Our new teacher of the month hails from North DeSoto Lower Elementary, Miss Catherine Hardaway. And this is what Mr. Tabor says about Miss Hardaway. Miss Hardaway is a dynamic new teacher from Louisiana Tech, is known for her go-getter attitude and passion for personal and professional growth. She's committed to not only advancing her own skills, but also empowering those around her. Always willing to lend a hand, Miss Hardaway offers her assistance wherever it's needed, making her an invaluable addition to our team. We are incredibly proud to have her on board. So one more round of applause for Ms. Hardaway. We do want to congratulate all three of you and let you know how much we appreciate the work that you do in our district every day. Y'all come back together. And I do want to thank the principals for taking the time out to do this. I know what their job entails every day, but they took the time to do this and to recognize their teachers and support staff, and we appreciate them. At this time, we also have a few administrative promotions that we would like to recognize. Mr. Birch, could you join me up front, please? Front and center, sir, right here. Okay. Mr. Stephen Birch is the new administrative assistant at Mansfield High School. We would like to congratulate him. And I will say that I had the opportunity to sit in on his interview, and he did wonderful. I told Ms. Ross when she made her decision, he is a guy that I would love to have had the opportunity to work with. So she's going to have a great time with him. And I will say that we went to visit Mansfield High School Tuesday, and he still had a smile on his face. So, you know, it's all good. All right, hang tight up here, all right? Next, Miss Jasmine Taylor. Miss Taylor, will you please join Mr. Birch? Wait, I forgot. In Mr. Birch's family, if y'all will, please stand. I'm sorry. Mr. Birch's family, y'all stand. Y'all give them a hand. I am going to tell you guys that his job is about to totally change. He's going to be gone a lot, but the work that he does is going to be so rewarding for him. But he is going to be gone a lot, so just get ready for that. All right? Okay. And then any representatives from Mansfield High School, stand up. Ms. Ross, you and your staff, or anybody else, please stand up. All right, now, Ms. Taylor, I'm sorry. Ms. Jasmine Taylor is coordinator of student learning in math. She's coming from Mansfield Middle School, where she served as a master teacher and a math teacher. So we want to congratulate Ms. Taylor. She is adding a lot of humor and energy to our whole team, but I'm sure to student learning as a whole. She's a joy to be around. If you have not had an opportunity to visit with her, take the chance to do that. Any of Ms. Taylor's family, if you will, please stand. We all your family. All right, next is Mr. Brandon Fontenot. Mr. Fontenot, will you please join us up front? I normally call him Mr. Fontenot, but I'll, try to be a little more professional tonight. Mr. Fontenot is coordinator of student learning in science and social studies. He is coming from NDHS, and I will say a great loss for NDHS, but what a wonderful addition to our district. He served as science mentor teacher at North DeSoto, and he also taught science, and he taught chemistry, so he taught the real deal science. So Mr. Fontenot, if anyone of Mr. Fontenot's family, please stand. Oh, they're at the beach. Anybody from North DeSoto? All right. Last is Miss Courtney Averett. Okay, she couldn't be here tonight. Miss Averett is our new IEP compliance coordinator. She's replacing She's replacing Miss Lynn Crocker, who retired. She's coming from LHS, where she served in the special education department. So we are glad to have Miss Averett as well. We do want to congratulate all of you. We want to wish you luck in your new jobs. I know Mr. Fontenot brings a very different dynamic to the student learning department as he is young, energetic, one of the fewer males of the department, okay? Ms. Taylor again brings a lot of energy, and I think Mr. Birch has a wonderful career ahead of him. So again, congratulations. Y'all come in the middle, let's take a picture. You wanna take a picture with all of them? Well.
Congratulations again to all of our honorees tonight. We appreciate everything you do. One thing, if all of our people who are getting recognized tonight, if you could stick around, we're going to get a picture in the lobby after the meeting is called, so we appreciate that. Next, we have some recognition for Operation Lead, and I'm going to bring up our Director of Administration, Mr. Brandon Burback.
Good evening, Mr. President, Superintendent, members of the board. Tonight, we want to recognize and celebrate both outgoing and incoming members of our DeSoto Parish Leadership Academy, known as Operation Lead. So can't do this alone, so I have a thought partner or two. And Miss Giles was my right-hand lady, which she's not here with us tonight, but she is well represented in all of us, I will say. So I asked Miss Tingle, who was a thought partner with Operation Lead Cohort 7, to assist. I'm going to ask them all to come up, and the superintendent, if you'll come out, we'll get a picture with the whole group. So let me call them up before we celebrate with them. Mr. Dimitri Hill. Who's now the assistant at Mansfield Elementary School. Miss Kayana Reinhardt, Mansfield Middle School assistant. Sarah Allen, North DeSoto Middle School master teacher. Amanda Tingle. She did so well in this program, she jumped 3 different. She was math coordinator. Now she works in the HR department. When she started, I think she was a master teacher. So the program must work. Okay. We have Lindsay Burford, administrative assistant, NDLE. Lori Sebrin, master teacher, North DeSoto High School. We have Melissa Ward, who's now the purchasing agent here at Central Office. We have Miss Cora Savarino, assistant principal, North DeSoto Middle School. We have Denise Gordon, or should I say Dr. Gordon? She's gone on to get her doctorate. Master teacher at Stanley High School. We call Miss Reinhardt, Miss McConaughey, Kelly McConaughey, master or assistant principal, Logan Swart High. And last but not least, I couldn't help but appreciate the hero pose there, Coach McGee. If you'll come up, Logan Swart High School head football coach. Okay, I believe we got everyone in cohort 7. All right, I'm gonna do my best to appreciate you and not embarrass you. Okay. All right, here we go. Center here. Hey, working on it. Okay. So each member of cohort 7 has completed 2 years of professional development, built relationships, and gained new perspectives, and shaped the future of our school system. Their willingness to grow, learn, and lead is exactly what we need to continue creating environments where both students and staff thrive. Tonight, we celebrate not just the completion of this program, but the beginning of the great work they will continue to do as leaders. You are now equipped to take on the challenges ahead and help ensure our schools remain places where excellence and and innovation flourish. Together, we will ensure our schools remain places where excellence and innovation flourish. Congratulations to each of you on the significant achievement. We are proud of your dedication and excited to see how you will lead us into a bright future. So, before we give you a round of applause, if you're a family member, will you stand? Family member of cohort 7. Okay. Okay. Now, we'll give you a round of applause. All right, let's give our cohort members a round of applause. All right, cohort 7, if you'll just remain, we're going to compliment you with cohort 8. How about that? Okay. Now, for this, we have a new leadership development team made up of myself, Lindsay Rhodes, which couldn't be with us tonight, Amanda Tingle, and Miss Tammy Phillips. So if you'll come this way, and Miss Tingle, if you'll come this way on this side. The cohort 8 members are already engaged in good leadership work. If you got to participate in our convocation or you were there to witness it, the opening ceremony was put on by the members of cohort 8. So they were tasked with that over the summer as part of an organizational leadership effort, and I think they nailed it. So we're looking forward to more from this group. So I'll call them one at a time. Miss Jessica Thompson from Mansfield High. Okay, Mr. Stephen Birch, come on up, sir. You got the position. We're confident you're going to do well in the training, okay? All right, Miss Emily King Parker, North DeSoto High School. Miss Haley Carpenter, North DeSoto Lower Elementary. You with us? Okay, Sharday Wilson, Logansport High School. Crystal Armstrong, North DeSoto Upper Elementary. Michelle Feaster, North DeSoto Upper Elementary. Some call her Michelle, we call her Michelle. All right, 8, Mr. Turner. He's already in administrative role at North DeSoto High School. Allison Griffith, master teacher, North DeSoto Lower Elementary. Tiffany Nolan, Stanley High School. Leah Darden, North DeSoto Upper Elementary. And our newest master teacher, Kayla Dunn, Mansfield Middle School. All right, if you're a family member of cohort 8, will you please stand so we can recognize you? Okay, very good. He's doing his homework. All right, superintendent, if you want to come out and get a picture with this group. Did I miss one? Huh? Rachel Griffin? Let me check my list twice. Hold on. Rachel Griffin, NDLE, first one on the list. My apologies, Miss Griffin. Master teacher. Master teacher. Okay. All right. Betty Payton? All right, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you.
Okay, that was items number 4 and number 5. Item number 6, approval of the 2024-2025 pupil progression plan, working outline. Ms. Flander?
Good evening, everyone. So there is so much joy in following all the celebrations with the pupil progression plan. So, I might be set up for failure, but I'm going to try to work this to my favor. So there are several changes this year, but not as much as we've seen in the past. So you do have a copy of the pupil progression plan. It was in your board packet. The changes that have occurred for the pupil progression plan this year occur several times throughout the plan. So rather than going page by page, I will just tell you the overview of the things that have changed. So we have a new grading scale. So I bet that I could top some of the celebrations with that 10-point grading scale if I had some students in the room who are excited about that shift. But that is in response to Act 428. So we are moving from our 7-point grading scale to a 10-point grading scale. Someone's enjoying their challenge coin. Is that what I hear? Yes. Okay. Very good. So we have moved to that 10-point grading scale. And so throughout the plan, you will see that 10-point grading scale repeat itself after each section of grade levels. Also, in response to that shift in the grading scale for our grades that receive letter grades, we made a slight shift in the proficiency report scale to have students have mastery of 80% of the standards to be in alignment with the B level on the grading scale. Also, second grade is moving back to traditional grades. Last year, we made a shift with third grade back to traditional grades of A, B, C, D, and F, and we are doing that with second grade this year. Kindergarten, first grade will remain with the proficiency report. Another update is just the change of some names of some assessments that we use. One assessment that we have actually changed the assessment itself is DIBBLES. It is the state literacy screener. It will take the place of iSteep for literacy screening throughout the district. Also, we will be using MyPath for numeracy screening, with the exception of a couple of scenarios where we need some very specific pinpointed data for some special education evaluations, and we will continue to use iSteep for math for that. Excuse me. Also, we have third grade promotion changes in response to Act 422. So basically, Act 422 states that any student who is below proficient at the end of third grade in literacy shall not promote to the next grade level. Along with that, we have some intervening practices that have shifted. We also have the opportunity for students to display that mastery multiple times rather than just the one end-of-year screener for third grade literacy. So they will have their end-of-year screening in April of their third grade year. If they score below proficient, at the lowest level, they will be screened again in May, and then they will be given an opportunity to go to summer school if they are still not where they need to be. At the completion of summer school, they will be assessed again, and they will also have an opportunity to promote at that point. If they are still well below, they will be retained, and they will also, we must screen them for dyslexia at that time. Many of those students, I would hope that we would have already caught them for that screening for dyslexia prior to the end of their third grade year, but that is a part of the law that we are required to screen them for dyslexia. Also, there is a shift with the individual academic support plan. So that is taking the place of the former literacy plan, numeracy plan, high dosage plan. All of the plans will now be in an individual academic support plan. So in response to that, our kindergarten through third grade students who are scoring below grade level on DIBBLES and below grade level on MyPath for numeracy will receive high dosage tutoring intervention, or they will not receive that high dosage tutoring intervention if they are placed in a highly effective teacher's classroom. So if there's a highly effective teacher who serves them in ELA or math, they do not have to be in the high dosage tutoring. But if they are not in a highly effective teacher's classroom, they will have to have high dosage tutoring, which is 3 days a week for 30 minutes a day for a 10-week period per subject area. So if they are below grade level in ELA, they would have that for 10 weeks in ELA. And then if they're below grade level in numeracy or math, they would repeat another 10 weeks. They cannot have those interventions at the same time because that is not in the best interest of the student. So those are some shifts that we will see for our kindergarten through third grade students. Our fourth and fifth grade students who scored below mastery on their third grade and fourth grade leap from the prior year will also have those same measures in place. So they would need to be placed with a highly effective teacher for each of those core content areas, or they would need to receive the high dosage tutoring at a 1-to-4 ratio for that time period of 10 weeks per subject area. Also, we have a couple of shifts in names of things. Edulastic changed its name to Pair Assessment for whatever reason, I don't know, but that is denoted in your plan. That is a minor shift. KIDM is a platform that is replacing the LDOE scope and sequence for our social studies. And also Open Ed replaced Inquiry Hub for biology. And we do have to name those curriculums in our pupil progression plan because we are showing that we use the same curriculum throughout our schools, and we also use that in our alternative education setting. So those are the changes, and at this time, I would ask your approval.
So moved.
All right, thank you so much. And I just feel like everybody should clap because you've clapped for everything else. So come on.
Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Morvan, a second by Mr. Glenn. Any discussion, any other questions? Please cast your votes. Please tally the vote. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 7, report of the Finance and Operations Committee meeting held on August 15th, 2024. Ms. Thomas, can you take that?
Yes, sir. Asking for your approval for the minutes of August the 15th, 2024 meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Glenn, second by Ms. Mayweather. Any discussion on the minutes? Please cast your vote. Tally votes from available. Yeah, you did. Motion passes unanimously. Ms. Thomas?
Oh, we don't need any action did on our own B.
We're good.
We good.
Okay. Item number 8, board policies for approval. Mr. Corley?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President. Members, bear with me. We have quite a few policies tonight. So policies for your approval tonight. Policy EB, Buildings and Grounds Management. Policy GAMA, Employee Smoking, Tobacco, and Marijuana Use. Policy IDCH, Home Study Program. IDE, Co-Curricular Activities and Extracurricular Activities. IDFA, Interscholastic Athletics. JBE, Truancy. JCDAA, Student Smoking, Tobacco, and Marijuana Use. JCDAE, Electronic Devices. JD, Discipline. JDD, Suspension. JDE, Expulsion. And JGCE, Child Abuse. Would ask for your approval of those policies as printed in your packets.
Second.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Dufour, second by Mr. Johnston. Any discussion, any questions on any of those policies? Please cast your vote. Please tell the votes from the back. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 9, board policies for review, Mr. Corley.
Yeah, once again, Mr. President, members, laundry list of policies relative to legislative changes, new acts and laws and such. So would ask for your review of these policies and let me know if you have suggestions or questions about them. So policy ABCB, qualification for school board members. Policy BBBC, school board member continuing education. Policy BCBA, notification of school board meetings. Policy DC, annual operating budget. DCBA, general fund budget reserves. DCBB, reserve policies and other funds. DCDA, budget crisis procedures. GBA, contracts and compensation. GBRH, employee leaves and absences. GBRHA, sick leave, GBRIF, bereavement leave, policy JDA, corporal punishment, JGC, student health services, JGCB, immunizations, and JGCD, administration of medication, JGCFA, behavioral health services for students. Thank you, Mr. President, for allowing me to read those into the record.
We usually just present them.
Yeah. I was great till the end.
Thank you, Mr. Corley. Item number 10, do you have any comments, Mr. Corley?
Just a couple comments. Thanks again to everyone for your participation, your support of your families. We're off to a great start to the school year. As you can see, judging by our pupil progression changes and changes to policy, there are always a lot of changes that come down from the state, the LDOE, and the like. But there's one thing that does not change. That's the passion and persistence of our people. So we want to thank you to our leaders, our future leaders, teachers, bus operators, support staff of all kinds, but our families for your contribution to a great start, your patience. As with any start of the new school year, there's always some bumps and bruises along the way. But also would remind members and our families that football season kicks off tomorrow night. Mansfield's at home versus Mendon. North DeSoto's at home versus Union Parish, and Logan Sports on the road against Manny. So we invite you to come out, support our teams, our spirit groups, and our student organizations. I have no other comments. So thank you guys and have a great night.
Anybody have any other comments? Entertain a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you, guys.
Right.
Bobby.